now as well, and it looks like Dongraegu's getting ready for a big harassment with these mutas. There are so many right now.
Yeah, he wants to try and, of course, move into Banelings as well. He's got a plenty available. He could be able to crash through this line. Thorzain's front line is a bit weak. It's constructed primarily of supply depots, and there aren't a huge number of siege tanks. In fact, I've only got this one deployed. That will not be enough to kill the Banelings before they strike.
And more lings are being made right now. He's feeling pretty happy right now, just building nothing but units, no drones whatsoever, and he may, well, just bust through this right now. There's a lot of Banelings being morphed, and there's only one siege tank right now, and one siege tank is not going to be enough to kill all these Banelings before those walls come crumbling down.
Yeah, and DRG could potentially just strike the siege tank right now, take it out. That is a massive Baneling bust being prepared by DRG at this weak front. In come the Banelings rolling in, crashing through the front line. Thorzain having to back off as quickly as he can to try and defend against this. He has submarines on the high ground, and however, Thorzain holds very nicely right there. The best I could have possibly expected in that situation. That's a lot of Banelings who just got thrown away for really not much gain.
Yeah, he does manage to hold. Bunker survives, which helped out a lot there. One tank is back up again. We have a second one on the higher ground, one on the lower ground. More units being made from Dongraegu. He's currently sitting at 67 drones, pretty comfortable amount, and can keep the pressure up. And he does have that macro hatch helping out in the main base as well. Meanwhile, these mutas are coming around the back to try and pick off, but look at all these turrets everywhere, realizing the threat of DRG Mutalisks.
Yeah, I think that everyone has realized that threat at the moment. I can hardly see why you would not. It's a scary thing. Oh my, Thorzain going out for a drop, immediately spotted by DRG. If DRG took, he can surely not have missed that.
He may have. He hasn't reacted whatsoever with these units, and I think he may have missed it. And unfortunately for Dongraegu, that is going to go around, and that's pretty good for Thorzain. And he's going to catch a lot of units here. There are no Banelings as of yet. Infestation Pit is on the way.
Yep, that can be potentially dangerous against that number of Marines. And I believe Thorzain dropped and then realized, actually there's no mutas behind me. I can just go and maybe try and drop on this gold base from DRG, which is a gutsy pickup. However, there's Thorzain deploying on a gold base of his own. This is going to be covered in mules any moment.
Indeed it is. He's got a lot of energy saved up to throw them all down. An incoming mules once again, trademark from DRG, punishing the fact that there are no units in the main or natural, only single turrets. And well, 1-1 Mutalisks are pretty good against them. Meanwhile, this drop is making its way to that third base unscouted, undetected.
A very sneaky thing, a very stealthy play. However, this is potentially horrible right here. But Thorzain reacts very quickly, drives them away. His turrets will come in, and that drop is about to come down.
He can target the hatchery, and it may go down. He's got
it's
one.
It's very weak. That's very true. He could easily go through here and bring it down. The damage is coming down the hatchery. 150 HP, 100, and that is one dead hatchery right there for Thorzain. Very nicely done. Remembering the damage he did earlier.
Yeah, really nice. Though the gold base is up and running for Dongraegu. He's transferring down there now. And Thorzain is still in this, most definitely. Right now, though, there is a lot of units ready for a flank attack on this right-hand side. Thorzain sees it and does move.
Oh, Banelings so very close, just moving into the range of the siege tanks. Thorzain with perfect control in that regard. Now trying to move around the right flank, but he's also got forces on the left. He is sandwiched in. In come the Banelings. Will he have enough to hold this? He's been surrounded. They're going to crash into the mineral line right now. He pulls off very quickly. Is it going to be enough? He doesn't lose that many, but the mutas may end up cleaning that one up, so that's some economic damage done.
Yeah, the reinforcements do come in here from Thorzain. A lot of Marines and a Thor in the mix now as well. Meanwhile, Dongraegu just pumping out nothing but units, wants to close this series right here, right now.
The question is, will he be able to do it? We can see right now that Thorzain is catching up in terms of army supply, getting those units on the field, but this gold base is being repeatedly harassed, forcing Thorzain to defend from that position. He's unable to harass this gold base at the time being for Dongraegu because he's bottled in defending his own.
And only +1 armor on these lings compared to the regular, but look at this, a big flank attack coming from Dongraegu, going right into the natural.
Oh, there's a hole in the wall, and he didn't see that one coming, and in it crashes. That's a lot of damage that could potentially be done right here. Thorzain having to clean this up as quickly as possible.
Marines are walled out, actually, on the ramp.
Unbelievable. That was a bit of a misstep right there by Thorzain, as some damage is being done by DRG in the process.
And he is going to clean it up once again, but consistent pressure from Dongraegu, morphing a lot of Banelings, realizes the Marines are not there, and he's going to go crashing in. Will he be able to bust it down, or will Thorzain hold once again?
Thorzain spotted that one coming in pretty early. Will that one be enough? The Banelings are now down. However, in come the Marines, and that will be enough to clean up those mutas if DRG decides to hold there, which of course he will not. Backing away from that, Thorzain holds again.
can't believe this. Consistently holding, though the economy is in favor of Dongraegu, getting up that left-hand side base once again. The income is slightly in favor, well, it is in favor now of Dongraegu with that gold base, but a lot of mules have just been cooled down.
Yeah, a rain of mules right there, and Thorzain tries to stand his ground there on the middle Zelnaga tower. Does he have the firepower to make that happen? He did do some damage in the process. Thorzain going for it again, a couple of banelings right there. You wouldn't want to get that in the middle of your marine line. Of course, that does not happen. Thorzain backing up with excellent control once again. DRG snipes off a medevac and leaves. DRG's force of Mutalisks is not doing a huge amount here, but what it is bottling Thorzain in.
Yeah, it's nothing but consistent pressure. Thorzain has a lot of energy saved up. He's expanded to the north, and he needs to hold this center ground so much.
And it looks like he'll be able to do that at the moment. An Overlord taken out right there by Thorzain's missile turret, and DRG just wheeling around and trying to find an opening in this base, and he's having a lot of trouble getting it.
And there's a pretty big opening on that north expansion, but Dongraegu has no idea about it. He has not scouted it yet. And he's going to go up now. Is he going to see it? Because there is an expansion there. Yes, he does see it.
Yes, indeed he does. In the meantime, some Marines making their way down to this gold base for Thorzain. An open engagement in the middle of the ground as those Mutalisks are thrown back once again, but this area is undefended from Muta harassment. But a big stim right here by Thorzain looking to try and take the gold.
Oh, is he going to use his Marines? Only half of them are actually attacking here. He grabs some of his stims. Will it go down? Dongraegu in hot pursuit.
Yeah, these 4 Marines might have made the difference. Another stim, and honestly, I have a feeling that that really cost him.
Yeah, he does manage to hold on to that, and in the middle, big engagement. A lot of lings are going down there. Supplies 132 for Dongraegu, 132 for Thorzain.
Thorzain could potentially go for it once again. DRG wheeling around by the looks of it to try and attack the third. There are now missile turrets there, and this is the kind of time where Thorzain could push and kill that. Siege up directly there.
Yeah, he's going to be able to siege up, and that gold has been negated, but look at these Mutalisks are being chased away by these Marines as well. Thorzain really keeping up with Dongraegu.
Down goes the goal right there, and Thorzain catching up quite nicely. Almost mined out this gold in the process, but he's got a nice and secure fourth up here at the top as well.
Yeah, indeed. He is expanded to the bottom left, Dongraegu, but Mutalisk once again coming in.
Well, that's a big stim right there from those Marines. Will it be enough for the missile turret support? It's going to thin the crowd out quite nicely, I have to say. Is it going to be enough? And I believe he killed over 10 Mutalisks right there.
And Thorzain is starting to stabilize in this game. The gold base has been untouched for a long time. So is that back, well, the north side. And his production is ramping up. There are a lot of Marines coming out right now. And Dongraegu has little to answer to that. He doesn't have the economy he wants.
Drop in the main right here by Thorzain, trying to do as much damage as possible. A quick pick up and go. Off he goes. Minimum damage done to Thorzain.
And another drop down in the bottom left-hand side. There is nothing here. There is a few lings, 2 banelings. But as long as Thorzain picks off those 2 banelings, he's going to be in a great position here.
Yeah, it's looking really, really good. Thorzain continuing with the aggression, looking at right there for the surround with those lings. And they are doing some damage, but the Marines continue to hold on incredibly low HP. The medevac is the savior. He breaks the queen, and now more aggression coming down. But there's the surround. Banelings are going to crash into that. The Marines hold, and more economic damage piling in on DRG.
Yeah, Thorzain is really on a lot of momentum right now. He's doing so well. Is that base going to get cleaned up? It doesn't matter, to be honest, because the Queen and drones have gone down, which is the most important fact. 10 Marines at a time. A big drop into the main base now for Thorzain.
Oh, yes, indeed. Look at the size of that. That's a lot of damage. That's 2 Marines and 2 full medivacs worth. And those Mutas are caught out of position. DRG's Mutalisk flock has been thinned out over the course of 20 minutes. And now looking to try and take the spawning pool out. Down the spawning pool goes. Nothing in the base to deal with that right now. He's got to get away from those banelings that are crashing. Some damage done. Thorzain losing quite a few units there, but it was probably worth it.
The Mutalisks are doing a lot of damage, 25 of them currently, and he's going to work on this back base, which is not what Thorzain wants. He's stimming to try to get up there to defend. He does hold one more time, and he is looking to expand to that gold base in the middle, the other side now. And he's in a great position. Another drop at the south-hand side for Thorzain is going to be launched directly to the left of that base. He's going to be jumping on that immediately.
Yep, once again, here it comes, but the 4 up there doing significant damage. Down it goes, picked off nicely by Dongraegu, immediately wheeling away to make sure he takes no more damage. And now we're seeing a lot of infestors from DRG.
Yeah, and look at this, Dongraegu hasn't even waypointed the hatchery. That's how much pressure he's under right now, and these Marines are about to go in there and stim. Meanwhile, a big attack in the middle as well. Good from the Gross, Marines are going down.
Yeah, nicely grabbed there by DRG. The infestors now in the mix, and of course there's a big risk of a lot of harassment coming on right here as Thorzain loses that mineral line.
Oh, big fungal growth on that mineral line.
DRG, GG's! He was mined out. He was pretty much mined out. And of course, that south base denied twice. Entire mineral line completely smashed right there by unbelievable comeback from Thorzain.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No?
There is no spoon, man. There is no spoon.
That was pretty sick. Well played by Thorzain. And we are going to go to the final game of this epic encounter. It is going to be on Metalopolis. And we're going to go straight into it.
Yeah.
And there is the crowd here in Spain. And they are quite loud.
No kidding. And who wouldn't be with a finals like this?